Hey, sweet thing.
What do you want?
We need to fuel up for our big test. Can we please have some candy?
Yeah, there's some right here and some back here too. What's your test about?
Confidence interval.
Well,
Study
good
guide.
things. Oh. Well, good thing I've already taken statistics. Now, let's see. In an opinion poll, 94% of a random sample of 670 parents said that they were strongly opposed to their children eating candy. What is the standard error of the population?
Standard error? What even is a standard error? Does that have anything to do with money?
I don't know.
Yeah, Zack and studying are mutually exclusive. It's the standard deviation of a population proportion.
Huh?
Well, it's square root of P times Q over N. That's 0.009.
That's exactly what I got too. Sounds like you shouldn't give me candy though.
No, don't steal it. Here, I'll pay you.
Thank you.
No running in the Saber Commons!
I'm going to fail this test.
Well, maybe I can help. I did get a 99.7 on a test, which is the area between 3 standard deviations on a bell curve. I can try and teach you. First things first, you use mu
More like you.
for the mean of the population, which is estimated by x bar, and then use p hat to estimate the proportion of the population.
So you can just do that no matter what?
No. Listen. There are a few other steps you have to take. If you are calculating in a proportion population, you must state where you explain what you do and want to do. Then you plan, where you check the independent, the normal, and the random conditions. Your sample, though, does have to be less than 10% for it to be independent. In p hat, p with a little hat on top, and in q hat, q with a little hat on top,
Oh, I see.
must be greater than 10. So you can remember 10% and 10.
Ah,
And
interesting.
the problem you're working on, if you read it through first, usually will tell you that it's automatically random in a simple random sample. If it doesn't tell you, then just go ahead and assume.
Okay, I'll see.
Then you do the math for the population proportion with the formula, which is P equals the p hat plus or minus z square root of p hat q hat over n. Lastly, you conclude in which you interpret your results in the context of a problem. In a population mean, of course.
This doesn't make any sense.
Well, what don't you understand?
I don't even know what I don't know. My confidence interval for passing this test is 0.
Well, at least you already know a confidence interval. If we study hard enough, maybe you can pass.
No, that's too much work. Why don't we just cheat?
Zach, you're incorrectly failing to reject the null hypothesis that just because you cheat, you will do well on this test. That sounds like a type 2 error to me.
I might get caught if I cheated like usual, but if you took the test for me, the chances that I pass, given that you take the test for me, is the probability of pass and taking the test for me divided by the probability that you take the test for me. It's foolproof.
Well, aren't there lurking variables? Won't Mr. Scott notice?
Are you kidding me? We're twins. We look exactly the same.
Zach, I'm not taking the test for you.
No, you have to take the test for me. I won't pass.
No, you need to study. I'll help you study. Study.
No, you've got to help me cheat.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to though.
But you have to. It's the only way.
Fine.
All right, so is everybody ready for the test?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, your confidence interval is awfully high for this test.
Well, I'm not going to have a non-biased response for this test.
That's good. Alright, here we go.
All done.
Wow, you finished faster than usual.
Yeah, I think I got the max score instead of the min score this time. It might even be an outlier, it's so high.
Good.
Thank you, Mr. Scott.
Hey, no problem, Cody.
How'd you know?
Look, you might look alike, but you're the only outlier in this class that actually gets my jokes. I mean, it's okay, but I am gonna need Zach to come in here and find the true proportion of what he would actually get on this test.
Okay.
Sorry, Zach, but you know cheating isn't allowed. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to make you retake this test tomorrow.
Okay. Can I have 12 candy bars?
Oh no, what's wrong?
I tried to get Cody to take my stats test and we got caught. And now I have to learn everything by tomorrow.
Well, I did get a 5 on the exam, and I want to be a stats teacher, but for the time being, I'm working at the candy counter.
Dang. I really wish I would have taken stats. It's helpful to understand an Indian job force. At the time, I didn't think I could use it for anything, but I have money, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, understanding the analytical side of life is so beneficial, believe it or not. We use statistics every day to predict things. And as AP Stats is a lot of work. There's a lot of homework every night, a lot of practice tests, but if you put in all of the work, I promise you it's absolutely worth it. Just study hard and it'll be great. I'll help you out, Zach.
Okay, sweet thing.
We've had a sweet